Jai Shri Ram. Good morning, everybody. Today, let us talk about scope resolution operator in C++. Well, what it is used for? It is actually used to resolve the scope of a variable or a function in C++. Well, how to resolve the scope? It is used at 4 places. Let me show you one by one how it is used. Okay, and here I have some notes in this. Number 1, it is used to access the global variable when there is local variable with the same name. Okay, there is a program for the same I have made. Okay, open it and let us talk about global. Okay, can you see this program? Here there is a variable x that is global, and there is a variable x that is local in function main, and the value of this is 10. Okay, x, if I have to access it as value global, then I will be using this operator, double colon, and that is actually called scope resolution operator. If I play this, let us see the result. In the first place, with the first cout statement, we will be getting value of the global variable, and in the second, value of local variable, and that's how we can use it. Okay, you can see here value of the global variable is 0 and value of the local variable is 10. If I initialize it over here, then you can see the changes accordingly. Well, value of global variable now is 90 and value of the local variable is 10. Okay, this is one use of scope resolution operator. Let us move to the second use of scope resolution operator. Second use of scope resolution operator is to define a function outside the body of the class. Okay, let me show you how. Here I have made a class whose name is A, and there is a function whose name is fun. Okay, declaration is given only in this class. That is, if we have to declare it outside the body of the class, means this is the body of the class, you can see, and we can minimize it. Okay, then we use scope resolution operator. This is the scope resolution operator, you can see, double colon, and first of all we will be giving void, that is a return type of the function, a, that is the name of the class, and then scope resolution operator, then fun. The statement is saying actually that fun is belonging to class A whose return type is void. Okay, we can define it here outside the body of the class, and then we can use it like a dot fun. Now let us move to the next use of the scope resolution operator, that is used to declare the static variables. Let us open static. Okay, well, static variable, what is static variable? When all of the objects need some same value. What I mean to say, if we have created a class with the name student and all the students are belonging to same college, then the college name can be made as static variable, and name, age and height may be different for different students, and if they belong to the same class, then name of the class can also be taken as static variable. And remember this, that static variable can never be initialized within the body of the class, or they are actually given, they are actually what should I say, defined, initialized from outside the body of the class. See here in this class, I have taken a variable test, I have taken a class test, and there are two variables, that is a, and that is x and y. Okay, and you can see here that they are taken like this: int test x is 1, test y is 2, means x is a variable that belongs to this class and that is of type this, that belongs to this class and that is of type this. Okay, so this way we can use static variables. Okay, Now you can also see here that x can be initialized like this way over here, but not in the body of the class. Directly we can give values to this variable. Okay, let us play this, and you can see the values of the static variables of x and y. If I run this, it will be giving me results like this. Okay, value of static x is 1 and local x is 3. Local x means if it is declared in main, and global x is, that is if it is declared as static. Okay, value of static is 1 and local x is 3. Okay, if we have to go for the fourth use of static variable, then it is lying in case of multiple inheritance. When we do multiple inheritance, and let me show you how. Here in this program I have taken 3 classes, class A, class B and class C. You can see on the left pane that I have taken a class A in which there is a variable whose name is x. Okay, in B class also I have taken a variable x. Now in C I want to access whether this I want to access x that is belonging to B, I want to access x that is belonging to A. Now this is introduction of this program, that I have taken class A with x variable, class B with x variable, and class C that inherits B and A respectively, and then I want to use x of B and x of A. Okay, let me show you how. Here is a class whose name is A, who's having variable x. Okay, in this constructor I have initialized it with the 10. Then in the next class I have the same named variable x, and constructor initialize it to 20. Then in C is a class that is further made, and that is inheriting both the classes A and B, and in this C class I have taken the same function fun that I have told you here, fun, and if I want to access x of A, then A scope resolution x will be used, then B scope resolution x will be used if I want to access the element belonging to B. So okay, so x belongs to A here, x belongs to B here, and then finally if I want to make an object of this and I want to call this function, then it will be printing the values likewise. Okay, let me show you how. Okay, this is compiled, and let me run the program for you, and here is A's x is 10 and B's x is 20. That's all for about the uses of this scope resolution operator. Basically I have told you that first of all it is used to access the global variable. If a variable is defined outside the function, and if I want to access the same variable in the function, and if we have defined same named variable within the function, then they can be accessed like this way. Scope resolution x will be accessing global and this will be accessing local. Then in case of static is always defined out from outside the class like this way. In case of function declaration, function is always defined using the scope resolution operator. In case of multiple inheritance, if we want to access the same named variable that is given in two father classes or base classes, then we can access them like this way. Okay, x belonging to A is accessed here, x belonging to B is accessed here. Okay, thanks for watching, and further if you want to make any query to me, you can mail me at this place, satyawanteacher@gmail.com, or you can comment under my video. Okay, if you want to subscribe, if you liked my video, and you can subscribe the same. Thank you for watching. Thank you. We'll meet you in the next session with the nested class.